What's up guys, welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. Again, a cross-format duel between two very familiar decks, I think. The first deck list you see here is called Soul Control. Yeah, it's a variation of Soul Control. It's a deck list from Cesar Gonzalez from back in 2007. He won a Shonen Jump back then. I think it was Shonen Jump Chicago, where he ended up taking the first place. It was in a meta game with pretty much all Monarch-oriented decks. Based around the flips. Yeah, you had the Dekachi, you had the Gravekeeper Spy, very aggressive with Cyber Dragon, triple Testalos, triple Zaborg, and double Mobius were basically the best Monarchs back then, and of course Brain Control and the triple Sakuretsu armor. The legendary Jujutsu Master was also a very nice meta call back then, because Hydrogeddon, Caesar decided to side deck the card, but yeah, a lot of decks were main decking it because it ran over the Dekachi and it netted you another copy of Hydrogeddon from the deck to again get in more damage, again very aggressive. So that's why Caesar decided to main deck Juju Master in the main deck, of course, a very good deck. The second deck list, again a very familiar deck, is Dupe, Scoop. Very good name for the deck, because of obviously your card Trooper was at 3 back then with machine duplication. The deck was very, very aggressive. The deck list was also from 2007, but your Monarch deck was from April. But this duplication deck was from, was somewhere in July, August, so a few months after the Monarch format. Again, the deck was very aggressive with your Dark Magician of Chaos, Jinzo, triple Cyber Dragon, triple Cyber Phoenix, which prevented cards that targeted like Snatch Steel, Sakuretsu armor, for example. So that's also one of the reasons why people decided to drop their Sakuretsu armor from the main deck in favor of Widespread Ruin, and later, yeah, people decided also to main deck Trap Dust Shoot. Again, free information about the opponent's hand. Yeah, the card was just too good, stupidly good. It's banned for a reason. Of course, Heavy Storm, Giant Tornado, Premature Burial, all the banned cards. Future Fusion also to set up that fusion play with Chimera Tech, also Cyber Twin, of course. A very aggressive deck. Anyway, let's see some duels. Okay, so the first game, I think I get to start, have a very good opening hand, especially for the time. You have the Spy, which was a very nice wall, the Bottomless as a protection, especially for Cyber Dragon or Breaker back then. I'm not really sure if Breaker was banned. Anyway, flip over the Spy. Spy was an excellent wall. Just flip over your Spy, tribute your first Spy, because it is obviously in attack position for one of your Monarchs. Get the plus off of their summon, and then leave your second Spy in defense position again for some nice defense. Set the torrential, although I'm definitely in the spot of, yeah, I definitely have advantage over my opponent, so normal summon the Sangan. If he has torrential, it's all fine. I get the Sangan Surge. He will lose his field of the code tokens and the monster. Drawn to Zaborg, which is all good. Not going to overextend. I set the Treeborn. Excellent card in the deck, of course, because you're playing 8 Monarchs. He again sets a monster. I draw into another Zaborg. Here the obvious play is, of course, tribute your Treeborn or Sangan for the Zaborg. Yeah, probably Treeborn, of course, because the Sangan can do some extra damage. But again, back of mind, if he has Mirror Force, if he has Torrential. And yeah, I was right, of course, he does have Torrential. I have to Torrential with Cyber Phoenix. Again, Cyber Phoenix is a huge threat for the deck. No Brain Control, no Snatch Steel, no Soul Exchange. No Ring of Destruction, no Sakuretsu armor. Yeah, the deck, or at least Cyber Phoenix, is pretty much stops all of my spells. Go for Testalos, again a nice top deck, although he has a Mirror Force on his own. But yeah, I'm definitely in a very good position. I think I draw into Juju Master. Yeah, here I should have normal summoned it. He needs to summon a monster again, giving Zaborg the target to destroy. Because, you know, if Zaborg is summoned, he needs to destroy a monster on the field. So here, this is exactly what I do. Flip over to Juju Master. Now, Juju Master won't get its effect, since the opponent, or at least, yeah, he needs to be in defense position for its effect to activate. Now, yeah, of course, yeah, Testalos is a very excellent card over Zaborg. Get that plus since I can just attack over his monster. There's no reason to go for Zaborg. Here he does top deck into a Snatch Steal, a very good draw from him. But yeah, you see my hands, and the combination of Brain Control and Zaborg is enough to pretty much seal the deal. Yeah, very cool duel. Get the start. Double spy in the opening hand, not that great. Yeah, one of the spies is dead since the deck only runs 3 spies. Here, very, very big, that Future Fusion for the Cyber Twin, and also that Trap does shoot, sending that Zaborg back from my hand to the deck. Otherwise, I would have been in a very good position, destroying his Cyber Phoenix attack over the Cyber Dragon, but yeah, he did see my hand. Maybe I should have set it to Dekachi. I think it was obvious that he wasn't going to attack my face down. Just again because of the possibility of it being the Gravekeeper Spy or the Juju Master. Here very, very unfortunate. He does top deck into the limiter removal thanks to Morphin Jar, so that's exactly 8k damage. Yeah, he does have a lot of luck with the deck, as you'll see in the next duels. I mean, yeah, I can't beat that kind of luck. Yeah, anyway, he again opens up with Future Fusion. The deck always seemed to open Future Fusion, just again setting up Pot of Avarice, setting up the overloads, and if your opponent does not destroy the Future Fusion, they have a big beat stick on board in the form of either Cyber End or Cyber Trin. Here, very common for the deck. Normal summon the Snipe Hunter, he's able to destroy my monster, clear the way, and freely attack for a game. Again, very brutal. That's pretty much how the deck worked. Yeah, the true Dupe Scoop deck, very aggressive with the Troopers, the Cyber Dragon, the Cyber Phoenix, the Snipe Hunter. Yeah, anyway, Heavy Storm is back row because of Morphin Jar. I can set my own 2 back rows. Again, he has a Cyber Phoenix. Again, a big threat. Chimera Tech wasn't released back then. I decide to chain my MST on this Trap does shoot, just in case if it's a Mind Crush. I know the deck plays Mind Crush, so he can't Mind Crush me after that. Thanks to Premature Burial, I can get back into the game with Zaborg. He has his own Morphin Jar. I think it was pretty obvious that his set was a Morphin Jar, so Mobius tried to destroy, at least pop 2 back rows. He changed his Typhoon, kind of unfortunate. I decided to attack into it, not wait and let him flip his own Morphin Jar. Just because, for example, confiscation. I decided to discard, I believe, the overload. I'm not really sure that I discarded here, but I knew I discarded this confiscation because I knew if he was going to draw into Heavy Storm, it was game over for him. But if he doesn't draw into Heavy, I have both the Bottomless and the Mirror Force as a possible defense against his answers. Or at least against his threats. He has a Trooper on its own, he also has a Snatch Steal, which is all fine. You see my hand, I'm in a very good position, although I have to keep track of my life points. I think I'm left at 2007, after the Snatch Steal. And I have a bottomless set, so I Brain Control his Mobius, or at least my own Mobius, attack, let him draw a card, and then go for the Stalos, discard the Demok, deal burn damage. And here I was thinking, what if he draws into Premature Burial, and completely stunned. Of course he draws into Premature Burial, he gets back his Snatch Steal, and unbelievable. He also has the Jinzo. I mean, what can I do about that? I pretty much lost because of my own Testalos, right? But that's how the game is. Next duel, confiscation is hand, and I see he pretty much has a very terrible opening hand, so I decide to discard the Ring of Destruction, but I know he has a duplication in hand, so I know if he top decks into a Guard Trooper, he will be in a very good position, and oh my, of course he top decks into a Guard Trooper, mills 9 cards. His Guard Troopers are big threats on board because it's of course a floater. I mean, when it's destroyed, the opponent gets a draw, and it's 1900 attack body. It's unbelievable. He did top deck into one of his troopers. Set a spy, again a nice wall against his troopers, and I think set a torrential, although the torrential's not that great, since he will obviously draw 3 cards. And he also has that Call of the Haunted for Demok. Maybe I should have torrentialed here. Then again, I did have a useless Brain Control set, and again, that Premature Burial for Jinzo again seals the deal. I mean, against that kind of luck, I can't win. Then again, if we compare both decks, I think, yeah, the true Dupe deck is definitely better. Yeah, anyway, very nice duels. It's just how the game is. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, both decklists are from 2007, although this decklist, the Monarch decklist, is from April, around April, where Monarchs dominated the format, and yeah, people playing Hydrogallon, Dekachi, Spice, Testalis, and so on, triple bane control to get that plus from the Monarch summon. But later, I mean, I think it was around July, around August, people played, or at least the metagame shifted to more machine beatdown with Cyber Phoenix, you know, the true Dupe scoop deck, very aggressive. So guys, again, if you have any suggestions for the deck, or at least, yeah, to see if you deck list you want to see in these kind of cross-format tools, you can always leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lead them signing out. Peace.